Hey guys, Paul Monroe here, and I'm going to talk to you today about the inverted paradiddle groove. This is really cool, man. Once you get the inverted paradiddle down on the snare drum, you can move it into a groove, and there's a lot of variations with it. So if you're ready to have fun with that, stick around and let's do it. Okay, so the first thing we need to know is what is the inverted paradiddle? It's right, left, left, right, left, right, right, left. Okay, a little faster. Okay, so that's the inverted paradiddle. All we're going to do for this is move our right hand over to the hi-hat and play the same pattern, but our right hand is going to dominate the hi-hat, and it's going to sound like this. I'm sorry, that's the regular paradiddle, and it's going to sound like this. You notice where I'm putting that accent? So you have to accent that for the backbeat. All right, so here we go again. Okay, so that's the idea. You can even play it on the ride cymbal. If you have an external hat, a secondary like I do, you can play it over there. And when you're playing over there and you're playing on the ride cymbal, there's quarter notes here. All right, so you got the idea. So now that we have the basics, the way that I practice this and turn it into grooves is, if you'll notice on this pattern, the right hand plays 4 times, okay? So since it's playing 4 times, what we're gonna do is we're gonna match that with the bass drum. We're gonna play the bass drum on all 4 of those notes, but one at a time in a pattern. So we'll play it like a 2-beat pattern, 1 E and a 2 E and we're going to put the bass drum just on the first note. So it's going to sound like this. Okay? I'll do it over and over. And then what you want to do is you want to put it on the first and the second note that the right hand falls on the hi-hat. So it sounds like this. And then, of course, now you add in the third note. And then the fourth note. Okay, so that's one way to do it. Okay, so the way to practice this is to play the beat over and over in a sequence that makes sense, 2 measures, 4 measures, 8 measures, however you want to do it. And then you go on to the next part. All right, so I'll kind of give you an example of how I do it at a little faster tempo. And then you're right back to the beginning. Let's play this a little faster, super fast, so you kind of see how it grooves like that. So we'll do it the same thing, a little faster, and I'm going to do each sequence 8 times. All right, each sequence 8 times. So it'll be like, that's 2. So every time time I hit the bass drum is 1. That's how I'm counting the 8 times. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so you got the idea of that. Now, instead of playing it as a 2-beat phrase, we're going to play it as a 1-measure phrase. So now instead of hitting all 4 notes, we're going to double it, and we're going to be doing all 8 notes, 1 at a time. Okay? I'll play it a little slower so you can get the gist of it. It's going to be kind of a long exercise, but you'll get the gist of it. Here we go. 2, 3. Back to 1. So let's play that a little faster. 2, 1, 2, 3. So that's the idea. Now, if I wanted to play this on the ride cymbal, like I said before, you want to keep the hi-hat on quarter notes, or whatever you want, 8th notes, you want to do it on the upbeat, whatever you want, but keep some sort of pulse over here. So I'll give you an idea. All right. So that's kind of the idea there. And now that you have something to work with, and you just kind of go over these patterns. You can play the patterns over and over one at a time with different speeds on the metronome, and I recommend that. And then you could start making grooves out of it. So then once you have the pattern, if you covered all the notes with the right hand, then you can just start playing around with it like this. Now I'm going to throw you a little bonus here. Okay, so if you add that sticking in along with this inverted paradiddle, it's really, really nice. So then you can come up with some grooves, and again, you're just following the hi-hat with the right foot. Here we go. All right, guys. Well, that's it, man. That's all I got for you today. There's a lot of cool stuff in there. A lot of fun things to play with. I'm really sorry that I'm not going to make an excuse, but just be careful because I said in my last video I have something called carpal boss. I don't know if you can see this little bone right here, and it sticks up, and every once in a while it comes in, it flares up, and it really hurts a lot. Especially for drumming. So I'm in a lot of pain right now and it's no excuse. I'm just trying to give you guys something to work with, and I think I've executed it well enough to where you understand what to do with it now. You know, these aren't really beginner lessons. These are more for the intermediate advanced player, and just give you some ideas to work with, and hopefully it'll trigger something of your own that you can get creative with. All right, so if you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and hit the bell next to it so you'll be notified of new videos that I put out in the future. As always, I definitely always appreciate you guys. Comment below, let me know what you think about this. The comments really mean a lot to me, and I usually respond to every single comment if I can. So I'd really love to see, get your feedback on it, see what you like, what you didn't like, and what kind of videos maybe you'd like to see in the future. All right, I will see you on the next one. I appreciate you guys. I think I said that already. All right, take care. Bye. Woo!